in the 2024 NFL Draft.
Today, April 27th, 2024, draft day. Man, a lot of blessings. That's the first thing that come to my mind, honestly, a lot of blessings. Shit, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, sit here and say, like, it's been sweet. Like, you know what I'm saying, we all go through some things, but, you know, my path was just a little different, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm grateful for that. But, you know, I think that next journey, you know what I'm saying, next door, you know, it definitely gonna bring a lot of blessings, you know, a lot of happiness, you know, a lot of dreams really start to hit you in your face, but, you know, I'm excited for it. But yeah, man, it's been a long time coming. This shit still don't feel real. It's kind of surreal just being in the moment, like getting that phone call, and then, you know what I'm saying, you think about all the work you put in, you know, but you was little to, you know what I'm saying, even in college, you know, because this time, shit, I didn't think I was gonna make it, you know what I'm saying, I didn't think, you know, football was for me, but, you know, I knew at the end of the day I know who I was.
So, Anthony, my little stink, he, when did I know he was going to be a natural? He was always athletic, and it started with soccer. I remember he loved soccer, and he was always out there and aggressive. And then, you know, a friend asked him to come and play football, and I was heartbroken. I wanted him to stay with soccer. Then he went into Little League and wrestling. My mom and my dad got him into wrestling, and I really knew he was going to be athletic when I watched him on the mat.
When he was 7 years old, he wanted to wrestle, so I took him to the school. We got into it, and first person he wrestled was this state champion in practice, and the kid put him in a chokehold. Anthony, he was pretty mad about that. Come over and sat down and didn't know if he wanted to wrestle. Well, he went back out there, like I told him, you know, you're gonna play sports, you gotta be tough. He just excels in everything he does. And he's one smart young man that knows where he's going, and I pray to God he gets this.
And although we joke that Stacey was the authoritarian and dictator in the house, his patience comes from her and from our family. But he was in middle school when he said, Auntie, we were having a private conversation, and he said, you know, life is more than just sports, right? I want people to talk to me about more than football, more than wrestling, more than track. And so if you know Anthony, he is more than just football. So he is a kind-hearted man. He's very compassionate, and our family is first and foremost. He is a protector of Stacey, Mahogany, and me, all of us. And so I think understanding that he's more than football, he's more than a sport. His competitive nature is phenomenal. His ability to articulate what he wants and means is a testament to who he is as a person. So,
outside of my brother, he's probably one of the only male figures that I'm really close to. Outside of like my immediate family, I'm from Seattle, he's from Leavenworth. You know, I used to fly down every day. I even drove back with him when he moved down to Oregon. He's always been that guy that I've been proud of to like brag about, you know, whether it was with track, wrestling, or football. I'm a sports guy myself. I used to play basketball, so, you know, he's always that guy that I could be like, oh yeah, I got a cousin who's, you know, going to college, and now it's crazy to like say, you know, he's going to the league for real. And so like, it's just crazy seeing where he's come from. You know, back in the day, we used to be out in Papa's backyards on the trampoline, telling on each other who pushed each other off and everything. So it's crazy to see that he's like doing big things with just the sport of football. You know, it's something that, you know, everyone's really believed in, but now that it's finally here, it's just keep saying, but it's just crazy, man.
He ain't go back 5 years. I ain't known him since childhood, but I've known him since Oregon State. We played ball there together. He been there damn near as long as I was. He was an early enrollee my freshman year, so he got there right after my first season, and we've been bros ever since. Shit, I really seen it the whole way since he got to Oregon State when he started when he started grinding, bro, I seen the whole process damn near in college. And so seeing all this shit come to fruition is crazy, and it's dope. I mean, ain't nobody really worked as hard as him, but he was a part of the change of the culture at Oregon State. So I mean that speaks to his character and who he is as a person off the field as well as on the field.
Man, I want to say, you know, growing up, our family's been separated. You know, we lived in different states, so I didn't really get to see that side of my family too much. I just want to thank him for, you know, bringing us together. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't see my family as much. And I'm just so proud of him and wish him the best.
It's been a long journey, but this is what he's been wanting all his life. You know, I can remember back, man, when they first moved out here and he was playing football. And I remember the coach told me he was gonna see Anthony playing on Saturdays and Sundays. And you know, when you listen to that as a parent, you know your kid got talent, but you don't wanna have a big head, you know, and say, hey, you know, my guy, he the truth. That's my dude, that's what we say when we get off the phone, love you, dude. So he already know I'm rooting for him. I don't care where he go. Now it's just time to get out there on that field. Just lost for words right now, man. I'm just so happy for him, man. And, you know, this is just the first part of his journey. Hopefully, you know, it's gonna be Super Bowls and Pro Bowls and all that, you know.
My name is MAHOGANI and I go by Mo. I'm Anthony's big sister. We're best friends, of course, first and foremost. So the thing about my brother is, since he was literally probably like 5 years old, he's been good at anything he touched. Wrestling, soccer, football, basketball. You could give this kid a new sport and he would master it in like a week. So that just goes to show his athleticism, for one. Two, his heart and drive. I've never met someone as hardworking as Anthony Edward Gould. Like, that kid, I feel like it comes from like our mom and being in the Army in 20 years and just like working her ass off and showing it to us. It wasn't hidden from us. It was, her sacrifices were in our face. My brother knows what that looks like, and he is like the epitome of grit. If there was one word I could use to like describe him, it would be grit, because that dude knows how to get in the trenches and work his ass off. Whether it's, you know, actual workouts 24/7, literally, or fighting for a spot for a couple years at Oregon State. This kid was not just handed a spot at Oregon State. He worked his fucking ass off. And now, look at where he's at, and it's gonna continue. People are doubting him in the league because he's a small receiver. But you know what? That dude is gonna outrun some of these dudes that are like 6'3", 2-something, and have arm width bands with like here to there. Like, he is that one, and I'm so excited to see what he does in the league. Anthony, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud to be your sister. I'm proud of all the hard work you've done. I've watched it from the time you were a child to now. You've dreamt of this day since we were little kids, and you didn't let anything get in your way, and that's admirable. And I know other little boys and girls across the world are gonna look up to that if they know your story and admire how hard you work to get here. So, deserve it. I love you, and I'll be here every step of the way.
Yes, sir.
Nice horses. Airheads have more fun.
How you doing?
Chris Ballard with the Colts, man. Welcome to Indy. We're going to take you right here.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, we're excited. You have no idea. We are excited to get you, man. You're going to help us, and think very highly of you. So congrats, man. Well deserved on your part. Hold on, I'm going to let you talk to Coach Steichen.
What's happening?
How you doing?
Ready to roll?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to get to work.
Can't wait to get you here, man. You got great speed, man. You can add some dynamic stuff to our room, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yes, sir. That sounds good. sir. Yes, sir. No, I'm excited to be a Colt, man. I'm ready to get to work. Excited to get up to Indy, man. I'll tell you that.
Let's go, man.
With the 142nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Anthony Gould, wide receiver, Oregon State.
Honestly, it feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was everything you think of whenever you were a kid, like being able to get to the highest level, first get your name called, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just even be able to be in the conversation of being the 1% of getting to the highest level. I mean, that's something you always dream of, but you know what I'm saying? The older you get, the more kind of, you know, the goals that you set for yourself. You know, this was kind of just one that was, you know, a step in the road. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I still got a long way to go, and, you know, I'm coming to solidify myself as, you know, one of the best players, you know, in the draft, but in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? So coming in and being able to do that, you know, that's something that's important for me. So, yeah, man, I mean, you know, it feel good, you know, all the hard work, shit, it paid off, but, you know, truth is, shit, we not done yet, we just getting started.